if you're a writer or an actress or a director, you're a member of a union. And too many writers, actors, directors have been co-opted by management. They've been turned into producers. Anytime you see a writer, an actor, or a director taking a producer's credit on a television show or a movie, it means they've been forced, or maybe voluntarily, they've gone over to the dark side. They've betrayed their union. You know, I've talked about Alec Baldwin and the movie Rust. The cinematographer died because Rust was shot, you'll pardon the expression, shot on the cheap. They ended up using a non-union crew after the union crew complained of working condition. Here's the crime Baldwin committed. He was a producer of Rust, which means as an actor, and I don't know this for a fact, I'm 99% sure this is how he made his money on Rust and how he makes money on a lot of these art house movies. He takes a producer credit, and he's not the only one. He gets paid next to nothing as an actor. He probably takes the minimum that you pay an actor for a movie and says, aren't I great? Look how little I'm getting paid to be an actor. What he doesn't say, and I'm not 100% sure that this is what happened. I'm 1,000% sure this is what happened. What he took was a giant piece of the back end and the front end as a producer, collected his producer fees, does that quietly, and then he gets to say, I'm working basically for minimum. I'm just an ordinary actor. And everyone says, gee, he's just the salt of the earth, isn't he? But what that means is all the money he makes, the bulk of his money, comes to him as a producer, and none of that money as a producer goes to the actors union. All that money he gets doesn't pay into the pool that provides health benefits and pensions for all the other union members. So when you read the credits, when you see an actor or a writer or a director also listed as a producer, it means they're voluntarily or involuntarily screwing their unions. On Rust, Baldwin, super liberal, can't wait, to spew the claptrap of solidarity with unions. But on Rust, it ended up being a non-union crew, and he went over to the dark side, and he was listed as a producer. And producer is a bullshit credit. It's just a credit so they can pay you instead of pay into the union. He wasn't working budgets. He was a producer, so the bulk of his money, he was listed as a producer, so the bulk of his money wouldn't have to go to the unions. He was a producer partly to screw over the unions. If you're being paid $1 million to act in a movie or direct a movie or write a movie, it should be paid to you as a writer, a director, an actor, not some of it being paid to you as an actor, writer, or director, and then the rest of it paid to you as a producer. You're screwing your union by doing that, and you're forced to do it because there's no class consciousness in America. They make you a producer so you identify with your oppressor. That's the psychological trick played on the labor movement here in America. They get you to identify with management. We're part of a team. Let's work together. We're not a team. There are two sides. These rich billionaire pricks love buying football teams. Why do you have to play against one another? Why can't you just make one big team on the field and give each other back rubs? No, there's a dialectic here. There are two teams. I'm not management. Management is my enemy. I want to defeat management. That's the game that has to be played in order for the labor movement to thrive once again. You accept who you are. If you are working for a living, then don't identify with the richest 1%. Take their money.